don't know. I'll have to dig a little bit to figure that out.
All right, Mando, this is Josh Carlson. I'll be your pilot for these Midwater exploration here. Do you copy?
Hi. I copy, I hear you.
All right, we're just setting up the lights at the moment, and then we'll be ready to start the Midwater transect for 800 meters.
Great, thank you very much.
All right, so starboard's towed out a little bit. You want to bring that a little bit inboard? Something like that.
Yeah, you can probably bring it down a little bit more.
Deploying additional.
Yeah.
Something like that, maybe? Yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right, video, let's zoom in right here. All right, let's start this transect.
Copy.
So we're
Starting the 800 meter transect now.
Port lower deploy.
You want to come in tighter?
That's maxi.
Shrimp? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, good. These are the monsters.
Okay. I think I got the lowers where you want them.
Copy that.
We'll leave the uppers here for now.
Very nice.
If you have any more, go for it.
That's max.
That's max. Copy. All right, Amanda, just let me know when you're happy with this footage, and I'll move to the next item.
Okay, I don't know if I have a lag, but I don't.
I think that's good for that one.
All right, come on out, video.
I think Mike's going to have to be the one to make those calls.
All right, copy that. Oh, we have a fish down here.
See it.
That's great. Thanks for that video. That was good.
If you can snap in, go for it.
Roger.
Go ahead, tight.
Ah.
That's all the light I have.
Whenever you finish videotaping something, if you can try and run
Come on,
into it
why?
with the camera so we get an escape response and maybe a different angle, that would be great.
Copy that,
Like
shore.
a fish there, heading straight down. Wasn't sure if that was
Oh, yeah.
Saravoma or not.
No.
It had a similar tail, but it seemed a little thicker in the body than
Shrimp,
usual.
go for it.
Tether pretty
fish in
tight.
the
Starting to
top.
pull me off,
Alright.
pilot.
Come what? All
Not enough light.
Thank you.
right, let's get the ship moving.
Okay. Point one ahead.
Yes.
Do you want to turn towards the ship, or do you want
No. Let's
Go on.
let's get the ship
Bridge,
moving in our
nav.
current
Okay.
direction.
Target right in the center
to
there.
030?
Come on in, video.
Can we get the ship moving? We're just moving through the water, but maybe let's set in a 200 meter move at 030,
Yeah.
speed 0.2. I'm sorry, 0.1.
All right, do you want me to change the center rotation?
Yes, you
Come
can
in
change
tight.
center rotation.
All right, so I've got 030-200 meters. That's
Proceed,
one, is that
Ignite.
correct?
That's correct.
Copy, stand by for
All
foot.
right, we gotta let him go. All right, I'm actually getting pushed to port, which is interesting. So just watch that tether, Levi.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
I'm gonna back up.
Yeah.
Copepod there. That's good. Keep going.
All right, we now bridge moves initiated 200 meters, bearing 030, speed decimal 1.
Thank you, Bridge.
So FYI, I seem to have a huge lag in the video. I'm just doing the shrimp. So I'm going to try and do my best to annotate
Switching
the things
headsets here.
Great. Great. That's good, because that's the one thing I'm not good at.
Yeah.
Typing and talking at the same time doesn't really work so well for me.
Yeah.
All right, continuing the search for targets.
Thank you. Yep. At this point, we're continuing to move along and search for some of the targets at the 800-meter transect here.
How much time I got left for this transect, man? Sorry, I know you're probably busy, but
11 minutes.
okay.
Something in mid-screen.
Target right there coming onto the center. After
Okay,
that,
come on in,
moving
video.
off to the right. There we go. Maybe that's a stealth or a siphonophore.
It's goo.
That's full. Yep.
It could be mucus strand. That's not something. Yeah.
All right, come on up.
Oh, sure. Give me up.
Oh, we had something exciting there. That was probably just a mucus strand. A lot of particles in the water at this depth, and strands of things sinking and aggregating as they're sinking.
I think we're just starting to move here.
Yeah, that looks like a ghost tail, like a siphonophore tail after the rest of the animal dies. Yeah, sinking down. Sometimes they keep predating on animals as they sink, because all the zoids can live separately as long as they still have energy stores. I've seen one sitting in the mud and on the sea floor, still happily eating things.
Individual things.
A whole aggregation here.
Okay, he's taking more zoom.
Go ahead.
Tough to pick out. Those might be in the distance. Those could be
Come out just a little bit.
Yep, come here.
gelatinous. Scalps are siphonophores. At first, I thought they were.
Go
Checking
ahead.
off to my
Now
starboard
they
pilot.
Yeah, that's good.
more-
It's definitely a current from port to starboard.
Okay.
Should we
Try to zoom
change
in.
our bearing?
Long
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. All right, come on out.
Come here.
might be a siphonophore or a scalp.
Come in tight.
Tough to pick out. Gonna
That's
stab
full.
at it. That was a cutie nap right there.
So Dave, maybe stop the
Great.
move,
That's a great picture there.
reline
Look
up
at the
on where
coloration
we
on
think the
that.
print's coming from. Is that what we're thinking?
That's it. I think it's okay.
Oh,
Ukraine, maybe.
Come on out.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you for the cutie nap there. That was good.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah,
There's something big over there.
All right, great.
What is that?
over here.
Yeah.
We got a yellow?
How about between us?
Might be too high.
Might be too high. Could try.
Helicopter is not going to do so from the look of it.
I can see him go out of my light pool, so I
Okay,
think that
he's
means
too high.
I think he's too high. But I don't know
Coming
if
back
he's
on it now, Google.
which way he's drifting. I
Alright,
guess.
we got something down
bottom
here.
screen.
Yep, lower center.
All right, come on in.
See something there.
He's
Could be a larvation.
down low.
The Ctenophore.
Nice.
Ah, yes, Ctenophore.
Oh.
Very nice. Let's get as much as we can on this. Looks like a lobate Ctenophore.
On video,
Let's see. I'm bumping up game
Oh,
because I don't
yes.
have enough light for it.
Yeah,
A
go for it.
hey, an undescribed species.
Come out a little bit.
Coming up.
Oh, yeah,
There.
look at this. Check with your angles.
We gotta back up.
You move down and grab this guy. This is great.
All right, descending a little bit.
Zoom in on the dark mix to see if there are any canals lying around the surface possible.
Copy that, Shore.
Okay to zoom.
Yeah, go ahead in.
Okay, yep, they're moving in now, adjusting the video on the Ctenophore that we're looking at.
All right, you can come in tight if you have any
Low
more.
That's
Ctenophore,
full.
looking
That's
for
full.
the canals
All right, so he's
around
way
it,
out there.
and
All right, come out a little bit.
Coming out.
I don't know if I see oracles,
That's partial.
possibly.
Gonna descend a little bit, Levi.
Okay.
Try to push in on this.
Can you explain what oracles are?
Now,
Yep, right in the mouth, and that would be in the center of the organism as we're looking at it.
How am I doing, Levi? You
You're fine. You're
You
up
can
to my
turn to look
starboard.
at me if you need to.
Okay.
Just let me know that you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm turned.
All
it's
right,
15.
using my light pool now.
15
All right,
degrees.
species described
all right, come on in, video.
potentially. We know there are a few others that we don't yet know enough about to be able to split species from the other. So any video is very, very good.
So Google, the structure on the center now, this dark red structure
If you have any more, come on in.
Okay.
here,
He's
What do you
descending,
make of
so
that?
I see.
it's making it
Is that-
difficult for us.
Just waiting for my video to catch up.
okay,
Nice.
It's probably the stomatium or stomach.
yeah,
The animal is bioluminescent gray, so the gut is darkly
Focus
stop
on
the
all
light
the
from leaking
different
out.
pieces of it.
You can see the two white dots in the upper portion where the mouth is are the tentacle bulbs on either side of the mouth opening.
That's great.
And I'm guessing this animal probably has some whitish
I'll
canals.
just off my starboard. Do you want me to keep turning, pilot? I've only turned 15 degrees
Yeah,
off,
keep
and
turning.
my set point.
My understanding is that the beating of the comb rows will create
All right, come back in video.
Sure.
flow, and prey will move in between the two lobes, and then possibly when the prey
There we
exhibits
go.
escape
That's awesome.
response,
If you come in as tight as you want.
Roger.
Yep.
and
That's
then
nice.
be moved into the stomach. That sound about right, Dougal?
That is certainly what happens with the active surface-dwelling lobates. I have a theory that some of these deep-sea ones act as sediment traps, and they hang with their lobes up and channel snow down to the mouth as well.
Oh, it's great.
So, behavioral information on these guys, useful to work out where they fit in the grand scheme of things. Perfectly. Okay.
Yep, so we're at 1,802 meters right now. The temperature is
All right, I've
5.6
turned 30
Celsius.
degrees.
Salinity is 34.
Yeah, just keep turning.
Okay.
The oxygen is
Just watch my
1.5
tether, make sure I'm not like.
Yeah, no, your tether's
Stretch
good.
it
I'm
Enough.
only going 0.1, so
So,
I'm
beautiful.
still pretty comfortable. But
Good stuff.
This is great. I think we're about done with video for this, Dougal.
Yep, that's great. Thank
All
you.
right, come out wide.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Levi. We can move on and keep exploring this level if we have time.
All right, copy that. All right, I'm going to turn around here.
4 minutes left in the steps.
Awesome. This is great.
All
all
right.
right.
I think the extra 5 minutes
I think
really
I've seen
helps.
this species before.
So I've got to reposition a little bit here, gotten off to one side.
All right, copy that.
That was great. That
I'm turning to port to
made
line
my
back
diet
up
ready.
on 030.
Happy little month.
See it above me?
I can stand up and go home.
Yeah, let's zoom in on this.
Ooh, I see.
I see a structure.
There you go.
It's a fish or a... Oh,
All right, come in tight.
Is this a polychaete worm here?
Ah,
Look at that. That's great. There it goes.
Oh, yes, come up here.
Come out a little bit.
Roger.
He's a fast mover.
See
Yes.
babies attached to the test yet?
Come out.
Coming out.
Come out.
There we
I'll
go.
just keep him in the frame.
All right, come back in.
That's good. Thanks, guys.
Cool. These guys can swim really fast. They have yellow violins that
Go tight.
emitted from the
It's snacks.
That's Max. Yeah, he's way out there.
bases of the hairs coming
Nice
off the leg.
shot,
Parakeet, I
Josh.
think it's called.
Yeah.
Everyone knows why it's yellow, because most deep animals are supposed to only be blue.
Right. Oh, God.
There's a lot don't hold out there.
That's great. We're good. We can move on to the
All right,
next
come
subject.
on wide. That's the guy that I was seeing out there on Sirius's view.
See the way the antenna suggests shrimp.
Is that port in too far inboard? Want it more outboard?
Yeah, I
than
want it
that?
outboard a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
It looks
I mean,
like-
it's nice because it's lighting right in front of me.
Yeah.
But just like maybe 5 degrees out.
Yeah. Even fish, a lot of fish has got a
Yeah, that's
lot
much
of
better.
rays
Yeah, I wonder if it
in
drifted in or
every
something.
part of the
Possible.
Something
body as a
lower
sensor
screen.
from.
Lower screen. Oh,
Looks
down
like-
low.
Might be another.
All right, come in.
How much time we have left now?
2 minutes.
Okay.
So we're still working at 800
That's a
meter
elevation house,
transect now.
Okay.
Looking around for more targets.
What speed do you want me to send at? No.
10 meters a
And a
minute.
whip speed. That could
Next
be a
stop
elevation
is-
All
house.
right, let it
High
go.
side at 10.
Gotcha.
Leave it,
wide.
Charlie.
Yep, bottom center of the screen. I think they're repositioning now to target that one if they can.
Is that with time to pack up, or is that when you want me to haul in on the winch?
Are we packing up? Or we're just bringing
We're just
They have
doing
off that
the
area.
two
Or
back
something
in,
else,
right? So it
top
should be quick.
center.
Yeah, that's I can do it quick.
All right, go ahead in.
Looks like there'll be plenty more
I
coming.
had
So
planned
upper center right there.
an extra 2 minutes.
And
Okay.
uh,
All right.
Here we go.
Look at
That's
that.
amazing.
We'll keep
This
that.
is a larvation house with
But
oikoflora
we're about
inside.
5 minutes behind schedule, so
You can see it pulsing
maybe once we
away.
get going, I'll tell them that.
Wow.
Now. Tell them we can
It's
take
getting
it
really
off
close
one
to you.
depth or whatever.
There it is. So the organism itself pulses away and kind of wags away, creating a current.
Oh.
It builds this mucus net.
There it is.
Builds. Oh, it's out.
It
It
just bailed.
escaped. It took out. It left at the house that it built, and it's swimming away, and it'll eventually find a spot, potentially away from our ROV, to create another mucus house. There it goes.
Not the red one.
Stowed your port.
There you go.
Yeah, that's about it. Probably last shot here.
All right.
Okay.
So let me
Thanks, guys. That was cool. That was good.
center up here.
Lights are stowed.
Possibly the genus on that is
I got you
Mesocordia.
at 44 degrees on my rotator. And let's adjust
Alright.
my heading.
All right, that's 15 minutes, the end of the 800-meter transect.
I'm going to line my heading up 030 pilot.
Okay, we're all done with 800
All right.
meters
If
now.
you wanna
We're
zoom
trucking
in
up to
slightly.
700.
And maybe kill the mains.
There we go.
Let's get the ship moving.
Because we discussed
Faster.
with you the
We have max depth of field on, right?
Okay, that feed's back now.
Feed one's back now.
Feed 1 is back and running okay. Great. Google, Amanda, do you guys have feed 1 back on?
I do.
yeah.
That's my radio is good.
Doing 10
Lights
meters a minute.
and everything is good. I like that.
And the ship, if the ship stops, it's going to take, at this depth, what,
2-3
Great.
minutes.
2-3 minutes?
See, Don
So let's stop the
Kobayashi from
ship
the Pacific Island
such
Fisheries
that
Science
we
Center
ship
is on the
ahead of
chat
time.
room now.
ahead
Hey,
of
Don.
time,
Copy.
such that we,
Yep, I get it.
We
and
are
then
on
we'll
our
figure
way
out
up
the currents,
to the
and we'll
700
adjust
meter
our-
transect.
how we're going to do this, Levi,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
we'll put in ship moves as we need.
Okay, I like it.
There's a lot of marine snow in the water.
All right,
It
I'm
is.
going to ask them
It's still
about
pretty
timing.
deep.
Wow.
Shoreside, this is the ROV Navigator. Do you read me?
Go ahead.
Hi, we're about 5 minutes short of being able to give you the full 15 minutes at each depth. Is there one depth in particular you'd like us to cut short to just 10 minutes, or should we try to average it out over everything?
I would cut. I don't know. We can hear from Dougal, but I would cut this one short. The 700.
Yes.
I agree.
That would preserve our oxygen minimum and our salinity minimum and our DSL. So we can cut the 700 meters short if you have to.
Okay, we'll make the 700 meters 10, and that should give us 15 on all the others.
Copy that. I understand.
Thanks.
Oh, we're at 765 meters on our way up to 700.
Now, would you like me to re-enable Bender?
Couldn't swim into the screen there. I couldn't get
I
an
think
idea
we've
on that.
confirmed it.
Leave
It was
it.
very spherical, Dougal.
Copy.
There's a crustacean.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Still feels like there's a
Why that?
cross current here. I actually kind of like the cross
You
current.
often tell the little crustaceans by the way they swim. That one got me. It's really cool with the krill, how on the way down they tend to donut, whereas on the way up they spin around on their long axis with their heads facing upwards. Depending on which way the ROV is coming up and where they see the light, they have a different behavioral response between. Oh, there's something.
Something in the center there, really bright. Oh, and out of here. Maybe a small fish.
19-meter delta.
Yeah, it slowed down a little bit. Yeah, definitely getting pushed to the
Starboard.
southeast.
Okay.
But that might change.
I'm surprised we haven't seen this side yet, or on the last side, any solnitis. It's a very large dinner plate narcomedusa that feeds on salts and jelly, which we
All
certainly
right,
been
so
seeing.
I'll stop us such that we're...
Yeah, haven't seen many at all.
There are a couple on the previous, like, not the last side, but the one
On the first
before.
one, right? I saw quite a few on the last expedition.
Yeah.
Co-pilots, happy with that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we might have to move such that we slow down the current, depending on what it's doing
Yeah.
at that depth. So,
We'll get to the depth to calibrate.
Maybe they're just hanging out a little shallower. That's the one.
Okay.
when we did last time, we had to go half a knot over ground.
That was the situation.
Yeah.
Well, for those on the public feed, we are doing a midwater exploration above the Pierpont Seamount, which is about 800 meters below us right now. We will do 5 different depths and perform a horizontal transect at each one, exploring and looking for midwater animals.
Bridge now.
You know, the midwater of the oceans is one of the most underexplored environments in the
Can we
Earth.
hold this position?
There's very little information on the distribution and abundance of animals here, and any of the observations that we make contribute to science, natural history, especially the area of the Johnson Atoll region is unexplored. So to be here, and ROV observations are especially valuable for the types of animals that we see, these soft gelatinous animals, which are not necessarily conducive to net collection. They'll get broken up with the nets sometimes, and they're very hard to preserve. So with our high-definition cameras on Deep Discoverer, we're able to peer into the midwater and collect scientific quality observations at each one of these levels.
Go ahead.
we are holding
From the
ourselves
ship,
in
we're
position.
we're being joined by several experts from around the world. I think connected to us now we have Dougal Lindsay from Jamstech.
No, you're good.
G'day.
I'll speed up real quick.
Dougal, how are you? That's the Japan Agency for Marine
We're
Earth
almost
Science
there.
and Technology. You want to say hi, Dougal?
G'day, everyone.
And also tuning in
Alright.
is Amanda Netburn from Ocean
Winch all
Exploration. Amanda,
stop.
how you doing?
Pretty good delta.
I'm doing great.
Well, not all stop.
And I believe we
Oh,
have
you're
Don
at 716.
Kobayashi at least
You're right.
on the chat room. Don, I'm not sure if you're on the conference call or not.
Yeah, I'm
I was
here.
looking at my depth.
Hey,
not
Don,
your
how
depth.
are you?
Good.
Several of us here are watching, and we're joined by the crew in the Okeanos Explorer, working in this midwater set of midwater transects tonight.
Ship is stationed.
And
You should be
we're
south.
closing in at 712 meters. Our target is 700 meters, and the ROVs will be put in position to begin exploring again.
Ooh. Nice. I found a fire.
Tether left. Pulling up pretty tight.
Lots of particles now.
It looks like Heather's on the teleconference as well.
Sorry, yes. Maybe my chat room list is kind of off. Heather, how are you?
Good, thanks. How you doing, guys?
Awesome.
Good. Thanks for joining us, Heather. Sure, no problem.
You want to see that big fire connect that just went past?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get my mains back
Oh,
on.
fantastic.
Let's
I
bring
missed
the
the
swing
actual
arms out.
frame where it was right in the middle of the screen. It looked great.
Yeah, that was a great shot to be able to get back to that idea.
We full wide video?
Those things
Yeah,
are
we're
some of
full.
the largest and most important carnivores in oligotrophic areas like this at depth, with hundreds of stomachs out across their cyphocerns or tails, ravenously eating all the copepods and shrimps and whatnot. But when you try and catch them in the net, they fall to pieces, and you're left putting together a jigsaw puzzle as to which piece went where when you're trying to reconstruct what the animal looked like and how large it was. So anything we get here with the video is
Can you,
really
send a
important
little bit?
information.
Delta's a little low.
Hauling in a little bit.
All right, let's start the transect.
Starting the 700-meter transect now.
All right,
All right.
copy that. Starting 700 meters now.
Alright. 16.5 delta.
All right, let's see what we can find, Tower.
Indeed.
I think I might have a current coming from behind.
Mid-screen.
Go ahead in.
Something right there in
Hold
the lower center of the screen now. It looks like a long chain or something. Maybe a siphonophore lower in the left.
Pushing ahead a little bit. See if I can get this.
Oh, right in the center now. Grab something there. Could be a ctenophore.
Oh,
Nope. Oh, maybe the devil.
That's
So you talked about Solnus?
Oh, yes. Awesome. Can we see how many tentacles there are on that?
Yep, Josh, Levi, if we can get a look at that.
20.
And the shape of the stomach
30.
pouches and the positioning of the gonadal material around them, if there's any eggs.
Yep,
That's
that
too
would be
bright.
images of the center of the
Oh,
disc
this-
as well as
Yeah.
the tentacles
Didn't
around
quite
it.
have enough light, so I
Adjusting
was
the light
gaining
now
out
to
to
see
see
if
if
we
it was
can
any
No
better.
gain in between those two.
Does it have an alcohol attached?
Nice job,
Yeah.
Josh.
Awesome.
He's
Right,
way
on
out
the-
there. I can't
Tether's pretty tight.
Little white spot.
can't get any closer.
Yeah.
You can descend a little bit, Levi, if you're comfortable
Yeah, I
with
got-
it. Yeah, you get the
It's-
tether in your face.
It's my face now, so I can't really.
I think that's as
Losing a
close as
little
we're
bit.
going to get, sure.
Being a complete novice to this, the tentacles on this look longer to me than some of the ones I remember seeing on the last expedition. Is that possibly a different species or just a...
I think we've lost him.
Yeah, go away.
Yeah, from this right now, you're good to pick up on that. There's a cryptic species
Alright, I'm going to
they're all
lateral. I'm
referred to
going to turn sideways here
named
and
Formicis incisor
see if I
right
can
now.
find anything
But there's a
laterally.
heap
think
of
I see
cryptic
something
species in
floating
there that we're trying to
above you,
tangle
but-
out.
See where it
They
goes.
keep water column preferences,
it's gone.
like there's deep ones, shallow ones, ones that lay below
Do I have my
salinity,
lasers on?
etc.,
Or
etc.
not?
No, I can turn
And
back on if
the
you'd like.
morphology
Leave
is a little bit
leave 'em on 'cause it
so it's
makes it
hard
easy
really
to
see, how cells
sort of get a sense of
We'll reference.
so yeah,
something.
any nice
let's
video
get the swimmer right there.
I see
very
it.
useful.
Yeah.
If you actually get it in the center of the screen, then flicking the laser dots on for a second or two would be nice to get an idea of the diameter versus number of tentacles, just in case
If it's possible to get a zoom on this first, that would be awesome. I know.
Looks like it's right below.
Here, go ahead.
so francophone.
It's in my prop wash. Alright, come on out.
There'll be more.
So I think I'm going to have to come underneath you, Levi.
Yeah, we're
Thank you.
starting to pull me off heading, I think.
Lateraling hard. I got to reposition a little bit here, sure.
Okay, sounds good.
Would you like to change our heading, or
I'm going to try to work like this direction, like here, and as I come around, you can follow me around. All right, let's get this in the center.
Roger.
Yeah, you can see how fast the current's flying by. All
Vertical.
right, let's let that go.
Excellent.
Fish.
The larvae
Let's get the
house there.
let's get the fish here.
And vertical object here. Possibly a Therovomer.
Those are a good
Alright,
time
come
for
on in.
a moment.
And they are hanging out straight up and down. Cool.
you feel the
Very
current?
nice.
Oh
current
yeah.
Right? That's
All right, come on out.
Coming up.
That's good for that object. That's great. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like current's cruising by me.
maybe
I'm
two.
so curious if these are actually
Which time we got left,
really
Ab?
abundant or
I know
if
this
they
is the
just
10
5 minutes.
turn that way because they have no escape response.
Maybe like push in and then
You're the only one.
I'm gonna work underneath you here.
They just didn't care about us. That was
See how far in you have my port?
yeah, I think
That's-
it's drifting. 'Cause
It is. That's
Something center
that's way
screen.
in. Yeah.
yeah, they're like the jellyfish instead.
Good.
There's a long chain coming into focus now in the
All right,
center
let's
right.
get this.
I'll just, I gotta get off the conference call now. I'll be back in a few minutes.
You got it.
Okay.
That's
That's
Right.
great.
Below.
That looks like a beautiful siphonophore. You can see the necrophore. If we
He's
could
underneath me.
hand
Yep.
down and grab that, that would be great.
See if I can.
Looks like it's going pretty low, but that was a siphonophore.
Alright, let's push ahead a little bit.
Just in the center of the screen darting off. That's okay. All right, so we're at 700 meters. We're going to continue to kind of explore around as much as we can.
Something coming in center screen. Let's come in.
Yeah. Taking more zoom.
Another larvation house here. Great. Yep, see some of the motion. So there's an oikoflora inside there, moving around.
Come. Alright, he's
Coming
going
behind
Moving
you,
away,
underneath you.
moving
Yeah,
fluid through that mesh that he created. That's great. Thank you for that.
you're welcome.
To the right.
To the right.
In the about middle screen, there's something.
I see that. Right, come on in. Oh, there you go. Alright, come on in.
Another siphonophore. Beautiful.
He's moving.
Great. Wow, that's really complex down there.
Stand by. Coming out for a second.
Do you think we're going to want to move for our next ascent?
Yep. To the top, you can see on siphonophores, the top contains ectophore, which has the zooids that are especially made for swimming.
I'd say so.
White
Or
dot in the
change
top
heading out.
center is an inhabitable gas float.
Either
And
way.
at the bottom, the complex structure
Dude,
is
it's kinda
the cyphosome,
blowing my face now
which
with
contains
the heat.
Let him go.
a combination of different types of zooids, some for feeding, some for reproduction. And when it's fully relaxed, a siphonophore can release long feeding filaments from each
Got
one
just
of
a couple
feeding
minutes left
polyps
now,
down there
I presume.
to create
Yep,
a
about
large,
2 minutes.
almost
2 minutes.
transparent net that it will use to ensnare
So,
lots of prey here in the
I'm just
water.
gonna, when we're ready to ascend, I'm just gonna come underneath you and you can rotate.
What heading would you like to ascend at?
Well, my current heading.
Okay, you want to head?
I want to head into the current.
Do you want me to turn the port or
The
turn?
ROVs are positioning
Whichever
themselves.
Like
you
tether.
Both the Discover and Sirius are working
Turning
kind
to
of
port
together
is going to be what we
for
want to do.
Midwater.
It's
Yeah,
like in
come
my
on
big
in.
chain. Yeah.
Pilot's doing a great job keeping the vehicle.
And is there enough current that we should just come up vertically?
Here we
Yes.
go.
Okay.
A long strand here at the bottom. We're seeing a nectophore at the top, looking very much like Freya. Or
There you are.
up to see
Is it
if
coming
it's
at me
there.
or going away?
Focus on that.
He's coming, well,
Yep, that
towards you.
looks like
Slowly.
something
Slowly.
closely related to the genus Freya, which would have these two large nectophores at the top that you can see pulsing, and then a long string of feeding and reproductive
I'm turning to
I'm gonna
port.
come
polyps
out.
that you
little
see
bit.
there, brightly colored,
I'm gonna come
all
wide
the
so
way
I can get
down.
the rest of the animal.
Pulsing kind of slowly right now, so kind of interesting, but it's a
going
long
underneath me.
lysosome on
I think
that.
it's
Just so
time
they can see it.
Uh,
It's
Great.
cool.
Okay.
to get
Thanks
set
for
up
that,
to
guys.
ascend.
Careful
We
for
Sean.
wide.
got
Or is it-
30, 40 seconds. You can find one more thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Siphonophores are related, and are cnidarians, kind of related with stinging cells, similar to what
Snap
we
in.
see in corals and other medusae. Center left here.
Bridge.
Go ahead, Bridge.
Yeah, just
another
for your
siphonophore.
advisory, we have a
Give and take.
squall approaching down
Here.
our port side. Doesn't
Could
look
be
like
a
it's very big,
fragment
but we do
of
have some
the
right
sea, or
Okay, thank you.
I can't remember the exact type of the siphonophore now.
That's
It's
But yeah,
it.
you get the
this
long
will be our
feeding filament
last.
extending
Come on
from
out.
it with the ends on it.
All right, that's the
great. Almost.
end of the 700-meter transect.
You can leave
All
my
right, copy
swing
that.
arms out.
That's done.
I was
700
gonna-
meters is done.
okay.
Okay, now you can
We'll
still
begin
go for it.
Yeah.
upward,
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
100-meter transect. And
Right,
Yeah. I'm just letting you know.
If you turn starboard, you're going to take out our turn into the neutral.
we can put it
We
back
can put
in
it
later.
back. Fine.
Coming to starboard.
I think that siphonophore that we saw that
Line up with you.
appeared to be kind of fuzzy.
220.
And unlike some of the other bisonex siphonophores that we typically see, I think that could have been apolemia. Instead of having the swimming bells, it has kind of a gas float.
All right, slide zoom. Let's go. You ready to come up? You ready to come up? Lee?
Yeah, I'm ready. 19-meter delta. I'll get you at like 45. I think is where we've liked it.
Yeah, it's very delicate.
There's
Sometimes
45 on the
you don't get
rotator.
old Siphonophore, so potentially that one could have been apolemia. That's interesting.
This is perfect. Particles are moving right toward you.
I'll dial in 10 on the winch. Coming up.
Make it 11.
Copilot copies.
you adjust
So we'll be getting a little bit closer
lowers-
to the deep scattering layer. The deep scattering layer is kind of the area of intense returns that we get from our sonar. And so right now, the most dense region of return that we have is at 500 meters. We'll be kind of sliding up under it at 600 meters. And at 625 meters, we'll just pass through that level. That's the level at which we had the oxygen minimum. So it'll potentially be in slightly different water when we hit the 600-meter layer in terms of oxygen, for sure, and ever closer to the deep scattering layer that we're watching now.
Yeah, so Levi, I like figuring out which way to turn and all that stuff. This takes too much focus, so I can't tell you what to do.
Yeah, I was just running by, just keep you in the loop.
You don't even have to. I mean,
just so you know what to expect.
So for those that are tuning in on the public feed, we are conducting a midwater exploration above the Pierpont Seamount. The NOAA ship Okeanos Explorer and the ROV Deep Discoverer had spent the day exploring over the top of the seamount. Now we are almost 1,000 meters above it, exploring 5 different layers of the midwater to find out more about the organisms that live in this vast biome of the planet. I see in the image now another siphonophore coming into view. That's great. Oh, that was maybe not a siphonophore.
You're going to say drag right into it.
We drove into it. That was interesting, though. That
was cool.
The siphonophore or not?
currents rotated a little bit here.
So our vehicles are moving from the, we just finished our exploration at 700 meters. We're on our way up to 600 meters.
Let's see if we can adjust our heading as we come up.
We have a number of people connected from around the world watching the video feed, experts in different taxa to help us identify the animals that we see in the video feeds that we're all looking at now.
I'm turning with you, pilot.
I'm not sure I mentioned it originally. My name is Mike Ford. I'm a biological oceanographer at NOAA's National Marine Fisheries Service, and I am broadcasting today from the Exploration Command Center in Silver Spring, Maryland at NOAA headquarters.
That looks right.
To the center right there, it looks like that could have been another siphonophore. Great.
Do you want us to try to move opposite to the current when you get to the depth?
So we have,
I don't know what it's, how bad it's
we spend a lot of time stopping and focusing on animals when we're at each level, and when we transit between the levels, we try to keep going and make the best observations we can as the animals kind of fly by.
I think it's
That's what we're doing now.
Really good current right now.
Current's increasing as we get closer to 600. Is that the next step?
Yes, next stop is 600.
Copy. Sounds good.
All right, now I'm not that far off.
This seems like a pretty good angle here that we're getting right now with the particles coming right at us.
The middle, I mean the lower swing arms need to be.
Oh, there's a
one needs to be just a little
there.
bit rotated outboard.
Philodendron.
Right now?
Yeah, because what's happening is
There's
the
Arian,
things are
just kind
coming
of
through the
went
light
by.
pool, disappearing and then
so these
hitting
are the
another
ones
light
if we
pole.
see them when we're
So,
visiting it
well,
during
maybe
the
a little
slower
more
portion of these,
in
that we
more.
want to get a real good zoom in on that central
Yeah, right
portion.
there.
Yeah, I hope we can see some of those when we get up to 600. That'd be great to
Yeah.
really zoom in on some of those guys. Well, I'll tell you, I'm looking at the EK60 right now, and
Once in a while.
wow, there's a whole bunch of blue before you get to 500. So looks like some of our scattering returns have gone away. Unless, did we rescale? I don't know. We'll have to check that
Yeah,
again.
it does look like, something weird happened there.
I'm not sure there, yeah.
Copilot, after we get to the depth, maybe you can turn that vendor on.
Okay.
Because
Yep.
and we can do that at each depth because
Don't lose
I
any.
think we only see this problem below 300, and we also don't lose any data by doing that. Rather than doing it during the profile.
Yep.
Getting close now, 630 meters. Settling into this next layer. I think this lighting and camera stuff looks pretty good for now. Don't you guys think this is pretty nice?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Yeah, this is good. $110 meters.
Alright, getting close. Alright, Levi, if you want to bring my mains on. Adjust my lower swing arms.
Lots of particle.
Mm-hmm. There.
I see a siphonophore on the right there just going down. Maybe south, up to sea. Looks like we're starting to settle in.
Whenever you're ready.
Alright, if you want to stop the winch, Levi. Alright, starting transect.
Alright.
Alright, sure, this is Pilot. We are starting the 600 meter transect.
Copy that. Thanks a lot. Okay, we're starting our 700 meter transect right now.
We're
600
on
meters.
schedule.
Oh, sorry, 600. I don't know.
All right. Because it's late on the East Coast.
Something middle
Up at 90
screen
degrees there.
machine.
Alright, come in on the chain.
Okay, the temperature here is 6.78 Celsius, salinity is 34.47, and dissolved
Maximum.
oxygen is 1.25 milligrams per liter.
Wow.
Great. That south going
Good.
through.
I know how to stop.
It has been kind of a 50-50 split the last couple of dives at south
Yeah.
siphonophores, and these are some great souths. This is, you never get these in the net. They always break apart.
Hey, if you have any more zoom, come in.
That's max.
Rotating down.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get closer to
I think
this
it's
guy.
incredible how they can synchronize their pulsing so they can, swim around in an organized fashion and not get tangled up.
Come out
If it's
pressure.
possible to get a closer view.
Go ahead in.
Okay.
Muscle down.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah, as much zoom as we can. Oh, there we go. Let's focus in on there.
Oh, now it's getting really close.
Mm-hmm.
Pulsing through. That's cool. Yeah, focus on that. Yep, most identification is by counting the strands and the crisscrossing of some of the muscle banding on each of the cells.
It's out of your light pool a little bit.
Just gives me a little bit
Come
of
out.
clarity on the muscle band there. That's great. Thank you.
Alright, let's let him go.
Super.
Alright, I'm gonna rotate, come around.
Copy. You see the tether? You should
Yep.
be fine.
Lateraling.
Okay.
Current's pretty significant.
We're pretty much faced in. I'm faced into it. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's coming at me pretty quick.
Okay.
Alright, I have to reposition here.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Pushing ahead.
Co-pilot, let's hit that bender.
Alright, slowing down.
The left side of the
Getting in
screen.
position there.
No.
Alright, in
there's nothing
position,
there.
sure side. Scanning. Alright, let's get this. Let's get this.
There we go.
Yeah.
I just said it could be a narcomedusa. Oh, this is great. Pulsing along.
Let me know if it's coming at me.
Just gonna take.
Yep, we could get a
that's
good
not
look
quite
at
full thing.
that ring there and the intersection of those
Stand
four
up.
tentacles that lead the top here. Narcomedusa is really great.
I'm coming out of it.
See the tentacles attached sort of above the cell
I'm
margin.
tilting down.
which
It's
the
coming
part
underneath
pulsing
me. Go
right
ahead in.
now.
Sure.
They're great. They attack other jellyfish with these upstream foraging tentacles.
Not a lot of tether. See where it is?
Yep. Alright. Ooh.
It's probably pulling you, tugging
Could
you.
be salmonella. We do tend to see a lot of these in the
Right.
Midwater.
Yep.
They're sort of associated with when we see other jellies. That's great. Thank you, Josh and Levi. That's great.
You're welcome. Alright. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Very cool.
Come on in.
Those are cool jellies. There we go. Something here in the top left right now.
Getting
Oh,
real
it's
close.
coming right at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Above me.
Just went over your light bore.
Ah. All right. No sweat. Over the
Now he's caught in my... Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the eddy.
The eddy. Alright. Oh, we got another one.
Not
Here we
sure
go.
if that was one of the proteus that we've been looking for. It looked like there's one right there. If we could zoom in on that. There we go. Let's do our best to see if we can zoom in on that center mass.
Right. You hear that, Tara?
Roger.
Philodendrid
Right.
Phaeodarian. This is a protist with 4 of those tentacles made of glass. And yeah, the detail that we're looking for is that, oh, this is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Very nice. Now let's keep on this. This is good. Dougal's gonna go crazy that he missed it. I'm excited that we have it, and I'm more excited that Dougal's.
Oh, he's on. He's on.
Dougal, you're on.
He's in the chat.
He's on the
He's on
chat.
the phone, but he's in the chat. He got it. Great.
Look at this. That's beautiful right there. Yep.
They don't even have a category for this in the
We're good.
describe system.
And he also tells me that last narcomedusa was probably Bathycorus,
Right, coming up.
which is great. Thank you for that correction, Dougal. And looks like we have a great image on that Philodendrid there, Darian. Thank you, guys. That was great imagery and good flying there. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I'm underneath you now, Levi, so I'm going to push ahead a little bit.
10-4.
We got another one of these guys here. Snapping.
Cool. Popping in another Narcomedusa, maybe?
Yeah,
It's
he's
going
out of,
again.
he's out.
Below us again.
Yeah.
Bathacora.
Yeah, I can't get him. All right.
Yeah,
No worries.
that's great. No sweat. That's good. That's another one of those. That's another Bathochorus Narcomedusa with those two tentacles out the front of the bell there.
Co-pilot, you can turn that bender off.
So we're continuing to explore in our 600-meter turn-sec for Midwater.
Sighted screen, but it's not very big. It's something small. What about
Yeah, come on in.
There's something right there in the center of the screen. Whoa, trucking along.
Okay, come on out. He's down
Okay, yeah,
down
that's
light.
just a larvation house left over. Thank you. Didn't seem like anybody was home there.
Halfway through this depth.
Well, okay. Fish. Let's get the fish.
Got it.
Go ahead.
Small fish.
Nope.
Whoa,
Come on up.
man, what do you think of that
We
one?
have.
Let's get this chain down here.
That's gone.
Gone. That fish is out of there.
Yeah.
So chain in south. Yep, due south, hanging out.
He's coming underneath me. All right, come on
Zoom
out.
in on these and try to get those muscle bands again. That would be helpful to identify them.
He's too low. He's below me by at least 5 meters. So.
Having a good try. Thanks, guys. Sometimes we target these pretty low in the view.
Oh, there's
All right,
something.
come in. Let's
top.
get the shrimp.
Need to look around. Oh, look at this guy. Looks like a shrimp. Long antennae.
Suggested.
Yep, possibly a suggested shrimp. That. Cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
Is he coming in on me?
Yep, he is.
Seen a bunch of these before. Long tentacles
Yeah,
way
come on
outside.
out.
Long antennae.
Step out of the light.
Tracy Sutton just chimed in on that last fish. Could have been cyclosonic.
Oh.
Great.
Might.
Moving through.
Come on in.
Sure.
Something coming right in the center here.
I'm going to come back at you, Levi.
Tenophore.
Going astern.
Another Tenophore. Let's see if we can, best we can, to zoom in on that.
I'm going to descend a little bit, try to pick him up.
But yeah, let's go in. Have a look.
Yep. So, Josh and Levi, the best you can to try to get some zoom in on that. I'm in a tough spot. We're looking right through the lobe.
All right, come on in. Awesome.
Yeah. That structure inside. That's great. What is that?
This doesn't look like anything we've seen so far.
I'm going to descend a little bit.
This place is very far apart, too. Oh.
Yeah, it's out of my light. I'm going to descend a little bit.
Good, Roger. Standing by.
I'm thinking those are lobes. Maybe not.
Oh, no, they might just go. Yeah, it is select a color. There's 4 of them.
Okay, I see the lobes kind of spreading out now, and I can see oracles on the inside.
Can you tell if the lobes are actually joined, so it's a medusoid?
So here they go. They're spreading out, and no, they. Oh boy, it's tough.
Go just a tiny
Yeah, it
bit.
looks like
almost joined.
Almost joined, yeah. So this is it's in its own order right now, but genetically it's similar to a lobe
How am I
base.
doing, Levi?
I got you
They've got
maxed
no
out a
oracle.
rotator.
And this is
17 delta.
Lobes are
Want to rotate?
I could turn starboard
Yeah.
if
This
you'd
is
like.
not Thalassocalypsae, though.
This is it's an iPax-described species, or the adults of Thalassocalypsae.
Okay. So this is Thalassocalypse.
You can see